god, I found my hand sanitizer. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about things that you can do when you're bored that is away from screens, because now we're all at home yet again. It's difficult to find things to do that don't involve the screen and don't involve going out for yet another walk. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some ideas so that you can be less bored and have more variety in your days. So a quick disclaimer before I start, some of these activities do involve like electronic devices, but they don't involve you having to stare at a screen to do it. So let's get started. I'm using this diary to keep my notes in because I don't need another notebook, and I didn't use this. I never use diaries. I don't know why I even have them because they just sit in my drawer for a whole year. I use a planner instead, so this diary just didn't use it. I use a calendar. Don't have a calendar this year, I've kind of just given up. I'll just print out one if I need one, but it just sounds like this year is going to be a bit better, but still a bit. If you like my necklace, you can watch my jewellery video. I did make a jewellery video where I unboxed a load of jewellery, so that's one of the items. Anyway, let's get started. You need to give your eyes a rest because if you have online school with video calls, it's difficult to, gosh, you wonky. It's difficult to do something away from a screen that isn't boring. So yeah, I keep playing Minecraft for way too long. I looked at the start of the week at how many hours I'd spent on Minecraft, like ever, on my Nintendo Switch. It was like 40 hours or something. I checked up later on in the day, it was 45 hours. And now I bet it's probably 60 because I've just been playing it so much. Every free second I've had, I've been building my farmhouse. And yeah, also I've been vlogging this week, so that vlog, if it's not already up, it will be up soon. So, first idea is to paint, and you can do this near a lake or in your room or in your lounge next to a fireplace, although maybe not anymore because spring is coming. You can just paint anywhere, make it more interesting, and if you don't have inspirations to paint, I don't really paint that much. Like I don't do pieces of artwork because I kind of need a canvas to like carry on doing stuff, and I'm not the most like fine art person, so I've been doing lots of colouring. I have a Beatrix Potter colouring book that I got for my birthday. You can buy really nice colouring books in like Hobbycraft or online. You can get Harry Potter ones, you can get ones with animals in, you can get ones with tattoos with, you can get ones with anything. You can get a colouring book of anything. You can get one from Court of Thorns and Roses, but it's not really available at the moment, probably because it's like 5 years old. But you can find colouring pages online if you don't have a colouring book. Just do what is accessible to you. Try to set yourself a goal, like I'm going to finish this colouring book by the end of the year, or I'm going to finish it by the end of the month, or just do whatever you like. But I would recommend using colouring pencils. I tried acrylic paint, but it looked awful. Watercolour's okay if the paper is thick, but just be careful because they like, because in the name they're watercolours, they sometimes go through and stuff like that. So you can also read. I read a lot, but I don't read a lot in the day because I have so many hobbies, it is insane. So I read a lot at night before I go to sleep. I like to read, like a book will take me about a week because I like to soak everything up. If I daydream while I'm reading, I have to reread that bit again, and I'm a bit harsh on myself about paying attention. Let me just put that in the bin, that's really annoying. But yeah, you could read manga. I have a poster from Silent Voice up here if you've noticed. You could read the Bible if you're religious. If you're not religious, you could read anything you want. You could read a magazine. I read Teen Breathe, which is a great magazine. Let me actually get it. Oh my god, I found my hand sanitizer. Also, I found my Animal Crossing mask in a pocket, so I'm really happy I found that. Not that anyone probably cares, but this is Teen Breathe. I only have 3 copies because I like them to be meaningful and me to buy them not for the sake of it, but because I actually want a magazine. So I only have a couple. I have the one from, this is issue 20, which is from, doesn't have the date on it, but yeah, I bought that last summer when I was with my friend Ellie. Then I have this one, which I got, I think last summer sometime. And then I have this one that I got in the winter time. I got that from M&S. These I got at a corner shop. They have started to sell them in corner shops and stuff, but because they didn't before. But this is a really good magazine for teenagers. It talks about like mental health, things to do. They have recipes, all sorts of different stuff. I used to have the Jacqueline Wilson magazine, and I used to get that for the sake of it, so I started to hate it. So now I have this magazine with no gift and just a really nice, like, it's got really nice artwork in and stuff. These are just nicer things to have. They're a bit more grown up. So if you need an up level from your Barbie magazines with a plastic car in it, Teen Breathe is a good one to have. And when you aren't a teenager anymore, they have just ordinary Breathe. And you could also read a cookery book, which leads us to our next point. You can bake something. If you haven't seen my baking video, I have a really great baking video where I make cinnamon rolls. It's on my channel. They were delicious, by the way, and there's this clip at the end where I was talking but it was muted and I was just saying that they were a bit raw in the middle. So just if anyone was wondering, that's what I said. So you can decorate cupcakes, or you can just eat. Just do anything to do with food, because I know some people they don't really like getting all the different ingredients, or they don't have them. You can do cake mix. You can actually buy cake batter in the shop, which I think is so lazy. But yeah, you can do that. You can also buy cookie dough in the fridge cabinet in Tesco. If you just want to do something different, that's something that you can do. You can bake a cake. There's loads of different cakes you can make. You can make a lemon cake, you can make red velvet, you can make a Victoria sponge. I'm making a mint chocolate chip cake for my brother for his birthday, so you can make one of those. It's going to be like chocolate cake and then have like green icing with peppermint essence in it, because he just loves mint, so I thought I'd do that for him. I've said go for a walk because I didn't know that I was going to tell you guys that this video wasn't to do going for walks, but if you're sick of them, then just go for a run instead. You could run to the sea and then run to the other sea like Forrest Gump.
Run, Forrest, run!
You can listen to an audiobook. I've been listening to lots of audiobooks lately. I'm currently listening to The Secret Garden. I'm on chapter 10, so that's fun. If you don't want to just listen to a book because it might be a bit boring, you can tidy your room at the same time, or you can also paint, or go for a walk while you're listening to it. You can do all sorts of things. Just be creative.
I just try to think creatively.
So yeah, you could do a spell if you're a witch, and even if you're not a witch, you could pray. And you don't have to be a Christian to pray, and you don't have to be a witch to pray. You could be anything to pray. Praying is just talking to the universe. Oh my god, my brother said, how can you be away from screens if you're watching this video? Honestly. The next thing you could do is write a book. If you don't have an idea, then just write a book about aliens, or you could write a book about a monkey that goes time travelling and goes into the future and finds out that all humans are gone and they've been taken over by robots. I don't know, just come up with something. If you don't have a story idea, just look online, copy it, rewrite Harry Potter, I don't know, try and rival JK Rowling. On my plan it says shout a load of random crap that you think of on the spot. If you're lazy, you don't want to write a book but you want to write a book at the same time, you can write a short story. There's this writing competition that you can do. I don't know if it's running at the moment, but on Radio 2 or something. You can write like an 1,000-word story and have it judged, and the winner gets loads of books. You get to go to Shakespeare's Globe, do a load of random stuff like that. I did a like enrichment activity at school, which is like a free period where you get to choose what you do. I decided to do this competition, didn't win, but I've still got the story. I'm glad I did that because I've always loved writing. I found this email where I sent Blue Peter an email of my story. It was a really bad story, but I still got a Blue Peter badge, so I'm really proud of that. Anyway, you could learn an instrument. If you don't have one, you could whittle one out of a carrot. A load of other stuff that I didn't write on this list is you could do gardening, you could sew something, you could get an old t-shirt and do like embroidery on it. You could learn how to embroider. You could crochet if you have the patience. I don't have the patience. I felt like chucking it out the window. You could do these things with books where you like fold the pages and then it looks like a Christmas tree. You could paint your ceiling like Joanna Cedia.
I should paint my ceiling.
You could go stargazing. You could get a swing in your garden and see how high you can swing. You could spy on your neighbours. You could steal books from your family and read those. You could read a car manual and learn how to put a car together. You could do anything. There's loads of things you can do that aren't on the screen, and I really hope that this video helped you and you found something to do. I've really enjoyed filming this, and I really hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!